Welcome to today's episode of The Daily Threat, your trusted source for the latest in cybersecurity news. We have some critical stories that highlight the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. We will delve into significant developments involving Google Chrome's new security feature, a cyberattack on TeamViewer, and a serious warning from Cisco regarding an NXOS zero-day vulnerability. Let's dive in. Our first story revolves around Google Chrome's latest update, which will soon allow isolated web apps to access sensitive USB devices. This move is aimed at enhancing the functionality of web apps by enabling them to interact with USB devices such as printers, scanners, and other peripherals. While this update promises to bring significant convenience and efficiency, it also introduces new security challenges. Attackers could exploit vulnerabilities in web apps to gain unauthorized access to connected USB devices, potentially leading to data breaches or device manipulation. To mitigate these risks, Google has implemented strict permission requirements and isolated execution environments for web apps accessing USB devices. This means that users will need to explicitly grant permission for each device, and the web apps will run in a sandboxed environment to minimize potential damage from security exploits. However, the introduction of this feature also calls for heightened vigilance from users and developers alike. Businesses must ensure that their web applications are secure and regularly updated to fend off any potential exploits. Users should be cautious when granting permissions and only allow trusted applications to access their USB devices. Next, we turn our attention to a significant security breach at TeamViewer. The remote access software company revealed that it had suffered a cyberattack targeting its employee directory and encrypted passwords. The attackers managed to infiltrate TeamViewer's systems by exploiting a vulnerable third-party service used by the company. Once inside, they gained access to the employee directory, which contained names, email addresses, and hashed passwords. This breach highlights the importance of robust third-party risk management. By exploiting a less secure service, attackers were able to bypass TeamViewer's defenses. The attackers used this access to potentially conduct further phishing attacks or attempts to crack the encrypted passwords. This poses a significant risk to businesses as it could lead to unauthorized access to critical systems and data. TeamViewer has since taken steps to mitigate the impact of the breach by resetting all affected passwords and enhancing their security protocols. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of using strong, unique passwords and enabling multi-factor authentication (MFA) wherever possible. Regular security audits of third-party services and continuous monitoring of systems are also essential practices to prevent such breaches. Our final story today is a warning from Cisco regarding a zero-day vulnerability in its NXOS software, which is being actively exploited to deploy custom malware. NXOS is a network operating system used in Cisco's Nexus switches, and the vulnerability allows attackers to execute arbitrary code on the affected devices. Cisco has confirmed that the attackers are using this vulnerability to install malware that provides persistent access to compromised devices. This can lead to severe consequences, including unauthorized network access, data exfiltration, and potential disruption of network operations. The attackers managed to exploit this zero-day by targeting specific network configurations that had not yet been updated with the latest security patches. To protect against this threat, Cisco has released interim mitigation measures and is working on a comprehensive patch. In the meantime, businesses using NXOS should apply the recommended mitigations immediately, such as disabling vulnerable services and monitoring network traffic for unusual activity. It is also crucial to maintain an up-to-date patch management strategy and regularly review network configurations to identify and address potential vulnerabilities. In conclusion, today's stories underscore the importance of staying vigilant in the face of evolving cyber threats. Implementing robust security practices, such as regular software updates, strong password policies, multi-factor authentication, and thorough third-party risk assessments, can significantly reduce the risk of cyber attacks. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of The Daily Threat. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest cybersecurity news and best practices. Stay safe and secure, and we'll see you in the next episode.